Zhekli, thank you for €2. Mob 6 or Mob 7? Mob 6. The 75 millimeter size was a concession to a time when people wanted more sort of power and flight time out of a tiny whoop. And it's like the only way to do that was to go to a larger battery and a larger, like a 2S battery and bigger motors. Today, there's no reason to make that compromise. The 65 millimeter size is perfect. That's like asking if you put a bigger engine in a Miata, would you make it a better car? Okay, it's a car analogy. Not everybody's going to click with it. The Miata is a perfect car for what it is. It doesn't need to be bigger, faster, heavier. It doesn't, I mean, yes, there are people who make these mods, and that's cool too. But a 65 millimeter tiny whoop like the Mob 6, it's perfect. Don't change what it is. There are ways you can make it better. Like some people might like higher kV motors or lower kV motors or different props. But at the end of the day, you're not going to make a tiny whoop better by taking it up to 75 millimeters. In fact, I feel like, and this is just my personal take, and granted, I don't fly tiny whoops as much as a lot of people do. I mostly fly 5-inch, so, what the hell do I know? But it's my live stream, so I'll do whatever I want. I think the 75 and 85 millimeter sizes are, I'm not going to go so far as to say pointless. Like, for example, if you want to carry an Insta360 Go 2, that you're gonna have a hard time doing that on a 65, and you're gonna do better on a 75 or an 85. So there are some use cases for them, but just in terms of pure flying, a 65 is perfect. A 75 and 85, kind of pointless. And then you get up to the 95 millimeter size, and now you can carry a naked GoPro. Now you can fly outdoors and do Cinewhoop style shots with a 95 millimeter. But in general, I'm going to take a 65 over a 75 or an 85 just about any time. 75 is kind of just sort of, yeah. The compromises you used to make with a 75 millimeter, you don't have to make them anymore because 65s fly so freaking good. And 75s are bigger and heavier. Oh, well, some people disagree. That's why it's a beautiful, beautiful wide world.